Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today you're tuning in to Sex Talk Tuesday. So exciting, I just love it. So if you're new to my channel, I do a sort of a sex advice thing every other Tuesday. If you do have anything you want to ask me, then do send them to my email, which is linked below. Or you can comment down below if you're comfortable. It's totally up to you. If you don't ask me questions, I just go on topics that I find people sort of have issues with, so I just go with it. If I get no emails, well, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going on general topics. So if you are also new here, please click the subscribe button and like, please. I'm not begging or anything. Well, I am, shameless beggar. Just please, just love me. Okay, so I'm not going to dwell on being annoying anymore. So this week's topic is, as you've seen, losing your virginity. So the stresses, the worries about it, the questions you may have that you wish somebody would answer for you, general information, and also I may do a little story time on it if my battery doesn't die. So here we go. So losing your virginity, you should be, if you're from the United States, I think it's 18, is it? And from England, 16. I'm not too sure on America. I'm sure it's 18. Is it 18? But I definitely know here in England it's 16. So the legal age is 16 to lose your virginity. If you're under that age, I advise you not to. I can't force you not to, but I advise you not to, please. Okay. So it is a very big deal. It's not just one of them things that you do on a spare of a moment or because your friends are doing it. Don't just do it because it's sort of an in thing maybe in your group, or perhaps your partner expects it of you. Maybe you've been together like a week and thinking, why didn't she do it? Don't do it because you're afraid of losing somebody. If they are worth you losing your virginity to, they must be somebody extremely special, not just doing it because you have to do it sort of thing. Just don't give in to peer pressure. End of the day, it's your body, you only get one virginity to lose. Make it right. Seriously, it's not worth it. If it's got any single doubt in your mind, don't do it. It's really not worth it. It's so special. So do not let your partner push it on you. Don't feel like you have to do it because he's gonna, oh, you're so frigid, or if you don't have sex with me, I'm gonna have sex with somebody else and I'm gonna leave you. If these people are like that to you, they're not worth it. You should just leave them. They are not worth giving up your virginity to. They obviously don't love you, they don't care for you. It's not worth that. Don't let your friends push you into it. I can't stress this enough. If you're the last one maybe in your group and you're thinking, I need to do this, I'm just going to go and do it with a randomer or with that guy because he's good looking. Don't do that. I can't stress that enough. It's your one little thing that you've got. Don't be pressured into losing it to somebody that you're not in love with. When you are ready, make sure you're 100% ready. I'd advise you, I know I'm so old school, but I would advise you to have a partner and to know that you're in love before you give it up to them. Like, you know inside that you're in love with them and they do anything for you, and wait as long as you possibly can because it makes it that much more special. Just make sure when it comes down to it, you haven't got any single regrets in your mind. So you sat there, laid there, whatever, and you're about to do it and you think, I'm so happy with this decision. I couldn't be happier. I have no regrets. That's when you know you're ready to do it. So if there's any questions in your mind like, oh gosh, am I making a mistake, or is this the right person? Is it the right time? Is it even the right setting to do it in? If you've got any single doubts, then don't do it. You have to be 110%. Sounds like a big deal, but it really is a big deal. And this society is so messed up. People just sleep with everybody at any age. There's no sort of respect and love there anymore. It's all about just banging, and it is so wrong. If you're a virgin, hold on to that. Hold on to your virginity for as long as you possibly can, because it's so special, especially in this generation. Not many people are virgins anymore. Okay, make sure you're with the right person. So I'll give you a little example. If you with, I'm targeting both sexes here, so male and female, but because I'm a girl, I have more experience from my side of the story. So say you're with a boyfriend and you've been together, say, a month, and you're getting down to it, basically. You're doing some bit of kissing, some foreplay, some touching, and he goes, okay, I want to have sex with you. And you're thinking, oh no, not yet, I'm not ready, I need a bit more time. If you say I'm not ready and he says, oh, please, please, let's just do it, no, it's so wrong for you. If he says, I understand totally, it's fine, I'll wait for as long as it takes, and he is so special. Doesn't mean you have to give it up right there and then. If you're not ready, then just say no. Don't feel like you have to. But that is a good partner to be with. Just make sure that he respects your decisions and your choices, and make sure you are in love. Okay, what else? I have a little list, just because I can ramble forever, and if I haven't got a list, I'll ramble and ramble about one thing and I'll not get through it all. So hi guys, sorry about that. My camera ran out of space. I've got a lot of things backed up because I've had a week off holiday, off work. I like to get things backed up, so I've just switched to my phone for the rest of this. Hope it's not too bad a quality. I'm trying not to make it like shitty. Hold on. Make it, there we are. Is that better? Is that better? I feel wonky. Okay, so I'm just gonna carry on. Let me just sort this out so you can see me there. There we are, that's not too bad. Okay, so where the hell was I? Alright, so the last thing I said was make sure you're with the right person. So I'm going to carry on from there. Okay, so if you're in that place and you're about to have sex and you've made up your mind 100% and you're happy with the decision, use protection. That is very important. You don't want to be having a baby. Sorry, I had to have my hug hoops on because I used to wear these when I lost my virginity, like that age. So I used to wear these hoops, so I thought it'd be like a sort of a nostalgic thing. So yeah, make sure you use protection. Have condoms in your bed drawer. If you have a boyfriend, you should have condoms right there anyway. You shouldn't always have to rely on a guy for that. A guy should be prepared. But if you have some as well, then you're all right. You're ready to go, sort of thing. So if you're not on the pill, sometimes the pill can help with your period. So if you have any issues there, then ask the doctor or parent to take you to the doctors and talk about going on the pill. If condoms are fine with you, then have some condoms lying around in a bedroom drawer or in like a little special pot or something. Just make sure you have something there to protect you. Okay, so I'm just going to go through some questions that I remember that I had when I was younger beforehand. Sorry, I've got an itch. I'm not picking. Oh yeah, that's a good itch. So my question, my most question that I was so needed to know an answer to was, will it hurt? Is there pain? Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to bullshit you. You're a grown up. If you're ready to have sex, you're ready to hear the truth. It hurts. It does hurt. But I think girls make out it's going to be a lot worse than it already. I can't stop fiddling my hair. They make out in their mind it's going to hurt way more, so that when it happens you think, oh, it's not as bad as I thought. So in your head, make it out to be the worst possible pain you can imagine, and when it comes to it, you won't feel it as bad. So as long as you relax your body, totally relax it, make sure you've done foreplay beforehand, make sure you're really turned on and really ready. If you are nervous, then use lubrication. That also can help. Just make sure that you're ready. I mean, I can't stress that bit enough either. If you're about to do it, like if you're 100% set in mind to do it and you're just about to put it in, you need to make sure you're very aroused and very turned on, because your body sorts itself out down there if you are in that state of mind. Just make sure, like I say, relax, lubrication if you need it. Make sure he attends to every bit of your body before he does anything else. So kisses on the neck, everything that turns you on, make him do it. If that's oral sex or like more foreplay, then just say, no, I need more of that, or you know, it just helps a lot. So the more relaxed and the more ready you are, the more moist you are, the less it will hurt. But it will hurt if you are a virgin. That's the truth. Another question, will he leave me after? Seriously? If you, I never thought this because I was in a happy place. This wasn't one of my questions, but I think in this generation, a lot of girls do have this sort of looming over them. Binks, what are you doing? Is that a spider? If it's a spider, you could kill it. If probably a fly. Okay, where was that? I think you should put me off. Will he leave me after? If you have any doubts at all, if you're thinking this, he's not the right guy for you, he's not the right guy to give it up to. If you think he's going to leave you afterwards, then he's a douche. Don't give him your virginity if he's a douche. That is all I'm saying. If there's a single doubt, he's going to leave me, he wants me for sex, and then he's going to fuck off. Fuck him off first. Don't do it. Oh, please, just have a bit more respect for yourself. Another question I had. Will I bleed? Possibly. The more relaxed and the more ready and the more stretched out you'll be, because when a girl's turned on, you get something called, well, I've heard it being called this, it's called a wide on. It means your vagina is a bit more, it loosens up when you're relaxed and when you're turned on, and it helps. If you're uptight and stressed and nervous and you can't even get wet, you're probably gonna bleed. But the more you relax, the more you relax your entire body. I'm not just talking about your mind. Just relax your body and just go with it. You might get away with not bleeding. Especially if you do a foreplay beforehand. If you've perhaps, I don't know the correct word for it, but fingering. I don't know the correct phrase for that. But that will help as well. Stretch you out a little bit. Just tell him to be very gentle. Take it very, very slowly at your pace. If it does hurt too much, don't be afraid to say stop. Tell him to stop. Get out! That works too. But yeah, you may have some bleeding. So just put an old sheet down or an old towel down. My hair's so flat now. It was so oomphy before, you know. Alright. So yeah, just be prepared for it. It's nothing embarrassing. If he laughs at you when you have finished and there's blood everywhere, put it in his face. Guys, seriously. But don't be embarrassed. If you think you may bleed, then put down stuff like towels, etc. Have some tissue by your side, maybe some wet wipes, some baby wipes, or something to clean yourself up with, or just run to the toilet. But it's nothing to be scared of. It's never going to be a ton of blood if you do bleed. Personally, I didn't bleed the first time. I bled doing something else the first time. So I think that sort of got me ready for it. But yeah, it's absolutely normal and fine. Just be ready and prepared. Don't be scared of it. And if he's a dick about it, then just don't do it with him again. Okay, is it amazing? Is the fireworks? Is it as good as they make out in films and movies? Girl, no. The very first time you have sex, it isn't how they show it. It's not amazing. You don't cry after. It's not like earth-shattering. It's painful. It's sore. After a while, it feels a little bit better. But it's not amazing. I mean, you just need to get through that first time. Maybe the first 3 or 4 times it's a little bit sore, but it does get that good. Seriously, it gets really, really good after the more times you do it. And if you're doing it with the same person, which I hope you are, you get to know each other and what each other likes, and you know, it gets good. It really does get good. But please don't expect amazing orgasms and shattering, you know, in the movies. It's not like that at all in the first time. So as long as you know that, that's good. Okay. Wait. Make sure, girls, you are doing it on your terms. If you're laid there and you want to do it and you're not nervous and you really want to do it, then, you know, come on to him. But as long as you're happy about it, it's something very special for a girl, her virginity. It's a little bit different for boys. So as long as it's on your terms, 100%, you're allowed to be selfish with this. That's fine. So another little thing I need to talk to you about is obviously birth control and contraceptive. I've touched on this briefly earlier, but it's very important. And if he refuses to wear a condom, then don't have sex with him. No glove, no love. There's another one I really like, and I can't remember it for the life of me. But yeah, if he's refusing and he's been an absolute dickhead about it, and he's like, no, I'm not wearing that. You want pill? I'm not having sex with that on. It's like going in bath with your wellies on. It's not worth it. Tell him fuck off then. I don't need to give you this. Yeah, if he's not gonna do that, then he's not worth it. You don't need a baby out of that dickhead. Seriously. If you're on birth control, if it's the first time you've had sex with this person and this person's had previous partners, then it's best to wear a condom just because you don't know if he's got anything. That's another thing, girls. If you are with somebody who's not a virgin yourself, like if he's had sex with people, but you haven't, and you're not sure, make sure he wears a condom. Or tell him to get checked out beforehand, because there's numerous tests. There's like little clinics everywhere you can find if you Google like sexual health clinics, or even go to the doctors. Just Google it where they are in your area. You can get a test done beforehand if that's something that you're worried about. But if he's refusing to wear any protection, then don't have sex with him. You don't need pregnancies. Not, I'm presuming that the majority of people that are virgins are probably under 21. So yeah, you don't need to have a baby with somebody that was refusing to wear a condom. It's not worth it. Know your worth. This is what it's all about, knowing your worth. So I'm gonna have a little story time now of my first time, just because, well, it makes, I think I used to, when I was a virgin beforehand, I used to like listening to stories of other people's, sort of relaxed me, because I'm a very nervous person as it is. So I thought I'd share it with you, and then I've just got a little ending, and then I'm done. So if you've heard what you want to hear and the tips are there, you can close this video down, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to stick about for my little story, then you may. So I was with my partner for 1.5 years, I think. Yeah, 1.5 years before I had sex. I was 15 at the time. I think it was about 2-3 months before I turned 16, so it wasn't too bad. It weren't like catastrophic. But yeah, the guy I was with was a virgin as well, and we was very much in love, and we did get engaged as well, so it's not like just a fling. I'm going to try and rush through this, but I have like loads of memories and stuff. But yeah, we both was in the same boat. It was a long distance relationship, so we didn't get to see each other as often as we'd like. So well, you'd think, as expected, if you don't see each other very much, when you do get to see each other, you'd think you need to be like so intimate and having sex and stuff. But he was so understanding. He understood that I wasn't ready. But he was virgin as well, so it was like a mutual thing. I think it's a little bit different for guys and girls, but yeah, we was into the relationship 1.5 years, I'd say. I think it was in June, maybe June time, maybe a bit before that. It was before the 6-week holidays, I know that much. And we had done a lot of foreplay and things in the relationship. We did get to like nearly having sex a few times, but I knew in my body that I wasn't ready. So we'd get to it and he'd say, do you want to? And I'd say, we need to go downstairs, tea's ready, or something. Because it wasn't because I was scared to say no, it was because I was embarrassed. I thinking, he thinks I'm scared. I know it's daft, but you were like, that's fine. So we went downstairs, had some food. It happened a couple of times, and a few times I did say no. And he was absolutely fine with it. I couldn't have asked for a better first boyfriend in a way. Yeah, and we did stuff, we did other things, and he knew how far to take it with me. I had no pressure whatsoever. I was absolutely petrified of the pain and of bleeding, so I had to talk to my friends about it at school. Oh, cute. So yeah, what I was talking about earlier is, I'm going to really open up here, talking about bleeding. I didn't bleed the first time I had sex because I can't remember how far before, it wasn't the day before or anything. I think it was a few months before. Mum, if you're watching this, or Dad, please turn this right off. Please, you don't want to hear this. Yeah, we got a bit steamy, and I ended up bleeding while I was having something done down there. It wasn't oral. It was the word I used before. I hate that word, and I can't think of a more better word for it. But yeah, that's when I ended up bleeding. It wasn't embarrassing at all, and I didn't realise until the next day. How bad is that? Like, I went to bed, woke up, went to the toilet, and I had blood in my pants. So yeah, I was a bit like in shock because I didn't realise. But yeah, I'll talk about the sex now. So we got down to it. I was watching a movie. It was The Sweetest Things with Cameron Diaz in it. And I was in my bedroom just chilling out, kissing like you do when you're like young, kissing and chilling. And I just felt all of a sudden ready. My body just felt ready. I didn't have any worries. I didn't think, no, then, or I'm scared, or anything. I just knew there was like a calm over me, and I said, I'm ready. I just knew it. I had no worries. So yeah, I was on the pill at the time. He had sex with nobody else, so I didn't need a condom or anything like that. And I was nervous about showing any parts of my body. So what I made him do is cut off my pants. I just didn't want a boy to know or see or know that I had a vagina. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to take them off because then I was sort of committed. It was all fun and games. We was laughing and joking. So we didn't have any scissors up there. So we used this necklace to cut it off like the side. But it was so funny. I mean, it was a joke and it was lovely to laugh. I didn't want it to be serious. We were both like having a joke and a laugh and was nervous. It was really good. So when we had sex, at first it was painful, as it's expected to be. We were both super happy and loved up afterwards, cuddling and everything. It was really good. Did hurt, didn't bleed, but then we had sex about 3 times the same night, and it just got better and easier and easier. So yeah, it does get easier and better, and that was it. We could stop after that. So that was my little story time. I hope that has helped some of you. You'll know when you're ready. Your body will tell you. Seriously, it's not a thing of, oh, then. If your body's ready and your mind, you'll get calm over you, and you'll sort itself out. So just don't overthink that. Just make sure that you are 100% committed to this person and ready. So I'm going to finish this up now because it's quite some time into it. So there is no rush. You're a child once. You're a kid once. If you have sex, that kidness, that childrenness, that baby stage is gone. You've got all your life to have sex. Just don't rush into it. It's not a race. And make sure you're 100% safe, 100% ready. That's all I am saying. I can't get it into your mind enough that you have to be ready. But if you are ready, go for it. Have a good time. Make sure you're in a safe environment, that he's not a threat, and it is fine to say no. If you don't consent and he does it, you are being raped. That is not right. That's not on. You need to get the police involved. If you're asleep and he does something to you, that's also rape. If you have not said, yes, I want to, or said, let's do it, if you have not given your full consent like that, then it is not consented sex. It is rape and it's abuse, and that's not good. If that's the place you're in, you need to get help. Please talk to somebody about that. Go to the police, talk to a parent, a sister, a brother. Please don't suffer with that alone. But other than that, just be safe, be happy, and enjoy yourself. I hope this video did help some of you. I tried not to go into too much gory detail. Please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. I do these every other Tuesday. If you've got anything you want to get in and ask me, email me. It will be in the description or comment down below. I will happily get to it. So I'm going because this is like 20 minutes long. Sorry guys. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, love yourself, bye.